Hey, this is Kaylin Huntruss in the Te Papa Museum in Wellington, and I learned 3 Maori phrases today. The first of which was Te Papa. Te Papa is the name of this museum, and it means our place. And our place is taken in a cultural context in a lot of different ways by a lot of different New Zealanders, because there's the Maori who have been here for 700 or 800 years. There's the European colonists who have been here for a couple of centuries. And then there's the animals that have lived here without predators, without people hunting them for as long as they've been in the other parts of the world. So it makes this place really different and special. And I'm really glad I got to spend some time in the museum diving into what makes this place special. I meant to stay here for an hour, and I've stayed here for 3. It's been really great. And I've learned 3 phrases, the first of which was Te Papa. The second of which was, I had to write this down, Maramataka. The Maramataka is a lunar calendar that was used to keep track of the seasons. And the Matariki I thought was great. This was the Pleiades, the 7 sisters in the constellations. When they rose, it marked a change in the seasons. And it's because of their position in the sky, and this being the southern hemisphere, it's different than in the rest of the globe, than the places where I'm from. And so it made me realize that the rising of the Pleiades from the southern hemisphere would make an astronomical change in the year. So it's actually a really good marker for when to plant crops. And what I loved about the Maramataka, the lunar calendar, was that there were days of the 28-day lunar cycle that were considered favorable and unfavorable in the Maori culture. And I thought it was very interesting that both the full moon day and the new moon day were both considered unfavorable. There were many other favorable days in the cycle, but on the day of the crescendo of the new and the full moons, those were both considered unfavorable days. Other days were good for planting or for soil-based activities, but it was really interesting to see how they use that calendar to measure the cycles of change. And it's just been fascinating coming to this museum. I've really enjoyed it. So